everybody.
All right, thank you much, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, it's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we've got a good one in store between the Indianapolis Colts and the Chicago Bears. This is taken at the 3, and he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. They come out here in the eye. A first carry now. This is Hill. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. 6 yards to go here on second down. They run it again with Hill. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Holding offense.
So he got his hands a little too far outside. The ref caught him, threw the flag. On second down, here's Love. And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Now, they told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
And a great spot to start this drive from here. They come up in an offset eye.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gun.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
How many times when we see an incomplete pass, we just look at the receiver and say, should have caught that one. That was a drop, and we just put it on the offense. About a little credit for the defense there. They just forced an incompletion.
Yeah, especially after starting in a tough spot defensively, but a good start there on first down.
That gave them a little extra confidence there, starting, as you said, in a tough spot and being able to make a play on first down.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Detroit now.
First carry now for Jordan Howard. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
Green 39. Detroit! Watch it now, Barney!
He'll drop to throw. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Good use of the pass there to pick up the first down against a defensive look that they had specifically prepared for, they told us, coming into this one.
Certainly seems like they're holding all the red cards now, doesn't it? Because of their preparation. Went back, watched the tape, studied the tendencies, and they feel like they had them down cold, and they were able to use the pass against them. Yes, that's today's NFL defensive tackle. Not just a space eater anymore. A guy with agility, movement skills, who can rush the passer and make plays in the offensive backfield.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go now. Blue 90.
They'll try again with Howard. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Charles, I know it's hard when live bullets are flying, but you cannot keep your hand up around the face mask area.
It is absolutely inexcusable nowadays. We talk about target areas all the time. You have to aim lower so that your hand doesn't get involved in the face mask.
Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. They'll bring a tight end in motion. Trying to punch it in with Howard. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal.
Leopard, set, green 39, green 39.
Second down, the ball on the 2 here, second and goal. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
And a big face mask penalty here, 15 yards.
You never want to get your hands up in the face mask area because your fingers can get tangled up there, and that can hurt you as a player.
Watch left, watch left, watch left. Stop right there. Set, blue 90. Blue 90. 90 isn't Mike.
Now a play fake here on first down. They'll roll him out right. Touchdown, Bears! And maybe there that was just a case of completely overlooking the guy holding the football.
It certainly felt like it, didn't it? Because on my checklist, okay, as a defender,
QB's last.
running back, fullback, heck, jet sweeps nowadays. Before you even get to thinking about the quarterback might actually keep it.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. And some real confusion here. They won't even get to the line.
Delay of game. Offense.
Yeah, a slightly more difficult attempt here from the 20. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears. So this drive spans 7 plays. And the end result is a Bears touchdown. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. Oh, nice move. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They come out here in the eye. Again, it's Hill. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackle was there right away for a loss of yardage. Bears have put an extra defender in the secondary on third down.
Yep, they're in the nickel. Luck on third down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. And they're on third and short. They just tried to spread the field. It worked.
And I think that the spreading of the field, the extra receivers, has really become the next in the evolutionary chain in the NFL. Go all the way back in that situation, you're handed to the fullback, right? As we evolve, maybe you pitched it to your tailback. Now you spread the field, and you have your choices of where to throw it and complete it for a first down.
Let's see what the offense comes with here. 2nd and 8. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line. Adrian Amos up to make the tackle.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
From the gun on third down, Luck firing quickly here, and that's complete. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. First down coming there on the intermediate passing play. That's been a point of emphasis, they told us in practice, using those medium routes to keep the defense off balance.
And it wasn't just them telling us. We got to watch them practice it and work on it because they've been trying to fine-tune it and get it right before this game. And I think they have to be happy with the result.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
The evaluation process in today's NFL does not take into account as much bulk as it does speed, and that's what we're seeing with the linebacker position. Those guys that can run, they can play at any spot because they can make plays on the opposite side of the line of scrimmage.
One receiver left is Hilton. Here's Luck now on 2nd down. Going right side here, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. So here we go, a 3rd down after the 2nd down pass completion. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Colts in possession of the football to begin quarter number 2. And they're driving, but they come up on a 3rd and short here. They'll try and run for it. Here's Hill. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
3rd and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the first down.
They stick on the ground on first down with Hill. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Luck finding time, looking for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Holding offense.
So there you go, holding by the offense, and that'll push him back.
Changes everything now as you try and figure out what your playbook has for you. Longer yardage situations, tougher to execute and pick up first downs.
And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on.
4 down. Check.
Following the penalty, it's Hill. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 7 on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on first down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
A nickel back added defensively as they look to stop this 3rd and 8. To throw is Luck. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete.
Okay, when the big guy runs a corner route, you're asking a lot no matter who's covering him. Doesn't matter whether it's a linebacker or a defensive back. Yeah. He usually has the advantage because of his body type.
They come up in an offset eye. Now a 10th carry for Hill. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
This is turning into a bit of a death march here, the 13th play of this drive. On 2nd down, Hill. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Here's Luck. And he's got his man Hilton. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Here's the option going right. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Well, there they went blitz defensively, Charles, and things were paved well coming from the linebacker position.
I love the way that you described it, paved well. Oftentimes, the guy who gets home on the blitz, he's going to get all the credit. But his teammates did all the dirty work, right? They ran into people on purpose. They sometimes tugged on jerseys to hold linemen to create space and gaps. And that play finished off really, really well. Well conceived, well designed, and even better executed.
And just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. One receiver left is Hilton. Now Luck on 3rd and goal. And he's got his man. It's Hilton for the Colts touchdown. T.Y. Hilton, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So that about as lengthy a drive as you're ever going to see. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit with play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. On first down, they run with Howard. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for 2nd down.
Brad, wasn't that long ago that the guy playing that spot was an outside linebacker type of a guy. Now, as a defensive end, how about the speed that he used to get into the backfield to make the play?
And his throw is incomplete. Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. And on 3rd down, the Colts have added an extra defensive back.
Flooding the passing lanes.
Lucky 56. On now, Lucky 56. Lucky gone. Leopard. Watch it now, Barney.
The play clock's running down.
Detroit.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll check in with Larry Ridley in Orlando with highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
And I'm going to check in with a heater.
I'm going to be right there with you, partner. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Here comes the Bears defense now back onto the field. See if they can regroup a little bit. They gave up the touchdown last drive.
And you know from our meetings with coaches all across the league, one of their pet peeves, when teams get down, a lot of these guys now, they want to treat it like it's a video game or something. Hit reset. Let's start over, coach. The first 2 series, they don't even matter now. Let's play again. That's not how it works. You're down. You gave up a touchdown. You can't do it again. You have to dig in, grit it out, and fight it out. Reset buttons. It's driving everybody crazy. There are no reset buttons when you're playing in this game.
Preach, Chucky, preach. One receiver left is Hilton. On 2nd down, here's Love. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rap.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
On 1st down, Love. Caught left side by Hilton. Past the 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis. T1 by Hilton with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th. Of the year, and the Colts have taken the lead. Now Kuhn's on to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. Here comes Montgomery now to return it. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
And it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he will bring it back. And interception return for the Colts TD. So a pick 6. There out of the nickel package, they went with 5 DBs.
Almost becoming the base package in the NFL is the nickel. Hard to throw against. That was demonstrated one more time. A pick 6 going the other way.
And he's got it up and through. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now the Colts defensive unit trots back out there. After the pick six, they go right back. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Andrew Billings in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. They're going to hurry back to the line now. This is Howard on second down. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Offense working with a 3rd and 13 still left.
Hey, hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And another timeout taken by the Colts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's Pat O'Donnell now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. And we are back here. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. So the offense takes the timeout. And now we're set to get going. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. No. Check. Patriot. They're
indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room?
Yeah.
Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go?
Well, we're going to let you off a little easy there, LR. Halftime interrupted, and we are ready to get to this 3rd quarter. Here comes Montgomery now to return it. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit there. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But I'm doing it then. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll come out in the pistol. They'll run from the pistol with Howard. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Here we go now. Leopard.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
Again, we'll see the pistol here.
Here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Halfback sent in motion.
Watch him now, Barney. You got tight right there.
Play clock winding down. He'll look to throw. And he goes back with one complete. 9 yards on the play and a 1st down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give him the chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Another pistol look here.
Here we go. 319. 319.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
Everyone's got four down. All right, here we go.
Now a play fake here on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
All right, here we go. Green.
On the toss play, Howard. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 4 there, and it's third down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Here we go. Green. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Now, Barney. Check. Motion to backfield. No. Check. Patriot.
Out of the gun now on third down. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. So he makes the grab and the chains move forward.
Nice job by the offensive line giving them time to complete that first down pass.
In the red zone this time. They come up in an offset eye. They'll look to throw here. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. And they're going to speed things up here. They run with Howard. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. So stuff for no gain on second down brings up a pretty interesting 3rd from this distance.
I'm throwing the ball, and I'm not even thinking about play pass. I'm going to let him know right away I'm throwing it. I'm probably giving my quarterback some room. Sprint him out.
Now on 4th down, Jack Del Rio's going to send on the field goal unit. And Myers able to knock it through. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. And, Charles, they get the field goal. Took him a dozen plays, though.
Work with me on this one. You know what I'm about to say, right? Bend but don't break. That's what came into play here for the defense. 12 plays were run at them. They only gave up 3 points. In a lot of ways, that's a win for the defense.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Now a first down throw, Luck. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Just 1 yard to go here on second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football, this is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Luck on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up in the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back in the 46. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. 2nd down and a little ways to go here. 2nd and 13. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility?
Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touch. Down Indianapolis. Their dangerous wide receiver. His 5th touchdown. Now on the year, and the Colts add on to their lead. And the lead is up to 18 now. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And the back goes into motion. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves to James. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On first down, he'll drop to throw. On the left side, a catch by White. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
They go play action here on first down. And that'll be incomplete. This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
No. Check. Detroit!
Well, now they'll try the end around. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter of play. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. Third and 4.
Double tight, double tight. Four down, four down. All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90. Check
back to throw here. And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his second of the game. Instead, fourth down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but I know it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board. Now they have a chance to kick a field goal by missing that shot.
Yeah, especially at this spot in the field. He's got to be upset he couldn't come up with that INT. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on fourth down. Time running out here on the play clock. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. And quickly they get to the line. They pitch out to Howard. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Second down, 9 yards to go.
Watch left, watch left, watch left. Stop right there. Hurry up, here we go. Detroit, Leopard, Leopard.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
Back 99, Billy, here we go. No. Check, Patriot.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looks for White, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Vontae Davis. Room here to run. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, this defensive... Pressure's been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it. There goes Jeremy Hill. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jeremy Hill, his 4th touchdown on the year. And thanks to the interception, the Colts offense cashes in with 6. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Colts defense, they worked their way back onto the field. And the interception the last time they were out there ended up leading to a touchdown.
So the only thing they didn't get really was the pick 6, because that's what everyone wants. Take it immediately to the end zone, but their offense capitalized on the takeaway and turned it into the 6 points they were looking for.
Yeah, set them up pretty, got the touchdown. Now they're back out there defensively. And on 2nd and 10 now.
Gun!
Back to throw. Backing up. Incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. So a second down incompletion now brings up third down.
Watch it now, Barney. There we go now. Green, 30. Watch it now, Barney.
They'll look to throw here. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And he caught it up. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. Exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Nothing on that one. It'll be second down.
But it was stopped on that play. He's had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
To throw on second down is Locke. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
They'll come out in the pistol. Here's the option going right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt. And Coons connects on this one. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens things out even further here in the fourth.
Hey, in this league, you can never have too much. So if you're in range, grab the 3 whenever you can.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Hey.
The play clock's running down. They go with Howard again. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
Delayed game, offense. Still third down.
The lone setback is Langford. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw. And he's going to go down for a 4th time today. And this time the result is a safety. So a failure there to get rid of the football. I don't know in the end that it's going to matter much here with this game, but it yields another 2 points.
Yeah, I think I'm with you. It may not matter a ton with the deficit that's already there, but like my old coach used to say, it sure ain't going to help.
Doesn't help indeed.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field.